Hello, Andrew Eifert. I'm going to talk about all the possible reasons why your crazy expensive Les Paul won't stay in tune. It isn't that a bummer? You spent all this money on a beautiful Les Paul flame top guitar. This is a 1959 reissue model. Uh, I bought this back in 1985. And where it wasn't as expensive back then as it is now, it was one of the more expensive guitars in the store. And right now, if you try to buy these things brand new and they have a 10 top flame reissue model, you could be paying upwards of $5,000 to $3,000. I don't know about you, when you spend that much money on a guitar, the damn thing should stay in tune. So I'm going to go over all the possible reasons why the guitar is not staying in tune and how to fix them. Most of you can do these fixes at home, I guarantee it. So this isn't going to be in any order of importance, but I'm going to try to hit every single one. Let's start with back at the bridge, because a lot of people really don't think about this area when it comes to keeping your guitar in tune. For me, I like my tailpiece all the way down to the bottom. Unfortunately, what that does is it gives a very severe angle off the bridge, which means it could grab on your bridge pieces. Now, the two ways to fix this issue is number one, take the string, go through the tailpiece and back over the top and then over the bridge. That is going to give you a better angle and it could stop this. Number two, you could lubricate each individual bridge piece with either one of the many lubrication products you can get on the market, or you can just take a pencil, a regular household pencil, and rub it in that groove a little bit. Yes, that's graphite. That'll actually help. All right, now let's go to the business end. The same thing right here. You can just put a little lubrication in the nut. So you lubricate both the bridge and nut. That might cure your issues right there. Of course, the number one issue that everyone is saying is the reason why Les Pauls stay out of tune is the angle coming off the nut is too severe. And that right there causes the string to buckle. Now, as you can see, when I wrap the string around my tuning pegs, the string is coming off the bottom of the peg. A lot of people are telling me that if I get the string to wrap around and come off as high on that peg as possible, which would be winding it completely backwards from where it is right now, that helps the angle of the string off the nut. All right, so that's an easy fix. Lubricating, wind your string off so it comes off the nut. But that's not really one of the issues. Because a lot of people are telling me on the internet, you have to believe the internet, that the issue is the angle of the strings coming off the nut. You can see it's pretty severe. And that G string always goes out of tune, as well as this B. My D stays pretty in tune, but so how do you fix that? Well, I'm going to fix it with this string Butler. And in part 2 of this video series, when I fix all of these things, I'm going to show you how this thing works. Basically, if you own a Fender, and I own a few Fenders, you can see all the strings come off the nut straight. The angle is not as severe. If you have a Paul Reed Smith, you can see that all the strings come off straight and the angle is not as severe. both of these guitars stay in tune much better than this Les Paul. So in part 2 of this, I'm going to fix all of these problems, and I'm going to use the fixes I've just mentioned because I want this guitar to stay rock solid in tune. And I'm going to tell you if they work or not. So come on back to video number 2, how to keep your Les Paul in tune, and I'll show you, well, I'll tell you if it works or not, because this is the first time I'm trying it. Andrew Eifert signing off. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. Thank you very much.